Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's look is inspired by Y2K makeup. I'm going in with the Ordinary moisturizer to prep my skin. Just a little bit because a little goes a long way. Anyways, how have you guys been? Lately, I barely get any sleep, so that's why my eye bags are so bad in this video. Also, how do you guys start your makeup? I like to usually do my eyebrows first, but I feel like a lot of people do their eyebrows like midway through their makeup. Since this look is inspired by Y2K makeup, I'm gonna make my eyebrows really thin because that was the trend, and it honestly is so cute to me. Sometimes I really do just want to take tweezers and pluck my brows to make them look skinny. This is the SHEGLAM concealer, by the way. I'm gonna leave every single product in the description. I don't know why, but this look low-key gives me Winx Club vibes, and my favorite character was Flora. I wanted to be her, and I wanted her man, and I wanted to be her man as well. Like, it was just a lot for me. I mean, can you blame me though? Like, look at them. I know this looks crazy right now, but when it's blended out, it's gonna eat. It's really about trusting the process. Anyways, now blending it all out with a beauty sponge. I feel like applying concealer before your foundation, it just creates such a smooth base for it to just lay on. Right now I'm using the BB cream by Rimmel, and now we're gonna go in with my favorite Tarte palette for blush, and we're gonna go with the bronzy color and put that around our cheekbones and like make a straight line from your jaw to your forehead. I really do want to look more bronzy for this look because that's just how Y2K makeup is. I think this is my first time maybe bronzing my face. I don't know, because I usually don't, because I look it just doesn't suit me. I don't know, maybe I'm just bad at it, but I really tried this time and I think it came out pretty good. But I don't want it to look too harsh, so I'm gonna blend it out with the beauty blender. And now going in with all 3 shades of that blush, packing it onto my under eye and cheeks, nose, lips, chin, forehead, you know. Now going in with the Matte Natural Too Faced palette, I'm going to contour my nose with a medium brown shade. It's cool tone, so I think it's the perfect contouring shade. I think this is my 3rd time ever attempting a nose contour because every time I do it, it comes out so bad. But I feel like I did so good this time. Like, guys, like, just wait for the result. I just feel like it's really hard to contour my nose shape, but if you guys have any tips for me, please let me know in the comments below. This is a learning place for all of us. I'm just blending it out to the sides and putting blush on top of it because we don't want any harsh lines. We really want it to look blended out and smooth. Now using a puff, I'm gonna use the Natural Matte palette, the pale shade, and put it all over my face, especially under my eyes, because girl, do you see those eye bags? But I'm gonna need more coverage than this, so I'm gonna use the Maybelline FitMe pressed powder and go all over my face with that too. I'm starting to look a little ghost-like, so I'm gonna go in back with that blush and add color and life back into my face. I just realized how much blush I really put on in all my makeup videos. Like, it just hits me when I rewatch them and edit them. But I'm blending it out with a beauty sponge and setting it all in place with my setting spray. And yeah, just tapping the rest in with my beauty blender. Growing up in the early 2000s was such a fun time because everything was so colorful. The shows were so peak, like everything was just better back then. I feel like we should start dressing up like it's year 2000 again. Anyways, now we're using the Natural Matte palette and going in with that warm toned brown shade, putting it all over our lids. This is just for the base shadow, so like everything kind of looks more blended out when we layer them on top. I actually learned that from my mom, so credit to her. It should look something like this now, and now we're just going to repeat with the other eye. And now for the color, I'm going with this rounded brush and using that white shade from the James Charles palette. and putting it all over my lid. I really like to round off my inner corners. I think it makes my eyes look more open. Just realized something. But first, let's use this brush and make the edges smooth. Going back in with the white shade and putting it in my inner corners and under my eye. Okay, back to what I realized was that I used to record videos of my sister while doing her makeup and pretend to be a YouTuber. And it's crazy how I'm actually making YouTube videos now while doing makeup. It's like, wow, that's insane. I low-key manifested this. Okay, this is starting to low-key look like my previous look I did, but it's gonna just wait. I'm using the blue shimmer shade from the James Charles palette and spraying setting spray onto my brush so it really holds onto the product. Putting it on the center and inner corners of my eyes and just blending that out to make it kind of look like a cut crease. Now using my finger and tapping it onto my eyelids to make it more bright because the brush just... Use your finger for this part. It honestly works better than any brush can. Okay, now that we're done with that, we're using a fluffy brush and using the Huda Beauty Obsessions palette, using that gold greenish shimmer shade, putting it in our inner corners, and now putting it under our eyes. And we're gonna kind of put this everywhere, like around our eyes, even on the outer corners, because this is such a pretty, beautiful shade, and with the blue, it just pops. Growing up, I used to watch so many different genres of things. Like I watched anime, I watched Cartoon Network, I watched wrestling, I watched Barbie. I kind of watched everything. Oh yeah, also Nickelodeon, Disney. I mean, I feel like everyone watched Disney growing up. Let me know what you guys watched growing up, if you were like an early 2000s kid, because the shows back then were just so good. This is what it should look like now. I feel like the camera isn't doing it justice. It looks so much brighter in person. And now using the pink from James Charles palette and blending it into our blush kind of, so it looks all seamless. Like I want the eyeshadow to look like it's part of the face makeup. Okay, and now for the eyeliner, we're using a flat rounded brush and black shadow. The disrespect that bug had is insane because it lives in my house rent-free, okay? And it's like the least you can do is not be in my way when I'm recording a makeup tutorial. Okay, anyways, we're using the black shadow to make an eyeliner wing. We're gonna put it under our eyes and blend that out. When using eyeshadow as eyeliner, it's really about layering it because one layer won't do it. You need to like kind of pack it on until it's the shade you want it to be. Also, I feel like I keep like extending all my words. I don't know if I'm being self-cautious right now or not, but like I swear I'm like eyeliner, concealer, mascara. Why am I doing that? Have I always done that like in real life too, or do I just do that for my voiceovers? I feel like no one really pointed that out, but I'm starting to notice that about myself. Now using the body wash Body Shop mascara. For this look, I will be wearing eyelashes, so I'm using the Kiss lash glue. I like to put it on my eyes directly and also on the eyelash strip.
Oopsie.
I felt so disrespected at this moment, but it's fine. We'll get over it. Now let's add the lashes.
Yay!
Y2K makeup is all about the dramaticness, I feel like. Well, a lot of it is about dramaticness. Some of them are more subtle looks, but I don't think this look would have been complete without eyelashes. I got these from Amazon. I'll leave the link below if I find it. For the lips, I'm using the SHEGLAM Lipliner in shade Neutral, overlining my lips a little bit so it looks plumpy and cute. Guys, fun fact, when I first met my dad after like 4 years, I was like 6 years old, I called him by his first name because I didn't think he was my dad for real. Yeah. And I did that for like a year or two.
Oh my god!
For the lips, I really want them to give Y2K vibes, so I'm doing the concealer lips. and hoping it comes out cute. I actually used to put concealer on my lips every time like my lipstick would be too dark for my liking. I would put it in the center to give it that ombre look. This is a whole lot of blending, and it was not worth it because clearly, like, what the heck is this? How do people make this look cute? But I really wanted it to work out, so I went back in with my lip liner to see maybe it could save it, but it did not do anything. But have no fear, because guess what? Our girl Huda Beauty saved us. I feel like this color was perfect for this look because it doesn't look too pink, and it's like just adds that pop of color that was missing. Also, another fun fact, when I was a kid and there was this award ceremony in my school and I didn't win anything, so I threw a tantrum and cried, and then my uncle drove us to this place and he bought me an award. So I really just faked it till I made it, you know? This wouldn't be a Y2K look without lip gloss, so I'm using the Pony Effect lip gloss. Literally, look at it. It's so pretty. Like, look. Now all that's left is to set it one more time, and we're all done. Final reveal in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I counted too slow, but anyways, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.